Greetings! It's fluorescent light time once again, but today's video is going to be a little different because the light I have to show you today is one that I just bought today and I haven't tried it yet, so this will be brand new for the both of us. So I'll show you the light right now. It's another desk lamp. I bought this at a Salvation Army thrift store for the princely sum of $3. I thought that was pretty great. It's an F15T8 lamp. It takes one F15T8 bulb. So it's just like my other lamp here, which also takes an F15T8 bulb, except this one takes two of them. As you can see, this one looks quite a bit different. I'll bring it over here. I'll show you the head. There's the head with the one bulb in it. First of all, this is made of plastic instead of metal, and this was not made in Japan. There's a tag on the cord. You can see I haven't tried it yet because I haven't even undone the elastic from the cord, but a tag on the cord says made in China. And just by the overall look of it and the fact that it's all made of plastic instead of metal, I would say this was made probably in the 1980s. So that's pretty cool. Same thing, gooseneck. Under this plastic tube there is the standard metal gooseneck mechanism thing, and it bends. The base looks pretty cool. From what I can tell, it's manual preheat, even though I haven't tried it yet, but it's got the standard on and off buttons that you can see look quite a bit different than the button style on the 60s Japanese lamps, and they feel quite a bit better than the buttons on the Japanese lamps. There you can see, that's what it looks like. In terms of physical condition, this thing's in pretty good shape. For some reason, anytime I buy something made of black plastic, it has paint splatter on it. There's splatters of white paint on it. I've cleaned it off, but there's still these stains here. I'm not sure if that could be mold or what. A little bit of white paint splatter on the base, but I don't mind. And as you can see, it's got this sticker here simulating wood grain. Really like that. I'm always a fan of wood grain. The bottom's quite interesting because it actually has identification on it, although kind of arbitrary identification. It says Model 2450. Yeah, so it doesn't give a brand name, but it gives a model. That's kind of annoying. So I don't know what brand this is. This is a generic brand, Model 2450. So yeah, pretty good shape physically. Plastic head, you know, you can squeeze it like that. It doesn't feel as high quality as the metal, but it feels okay nonetheless. Here's the bulb. I haven't taken the bulb out to see if it has some identification on it yet. So let's take it over right now and see if there's some writing on the other side. There we go. Oh, I saw something. Lamp tan. Oh, that's a new one. F15T8 daylight. Oh god, this is another one of those Asian daylight bulbs. I wonder what hue of sky blue this one will be. So yeah, this is definitely the original bulb. Cheap Asian daylight. Without a doubt the original bulb. Extra brightness, yeah, I'm sure. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, the bulb seems to be in good shape. I see some faint black markings here indicating that there may be some wear on it, but nothing severe. So based on physical looks, this bulb should work just fine, but we'll see when we turn it on. So I'll put it back in here. The end cap, the lamp holders are kind of fiddly. So there it is, you can see the identification. The hood kind of looks like it'd fit another F15T8 in there, kind of like mine up there. Well, mine is slightly bigger. When I first saw this lamp, I thought maybe there'd be enough space in here to fit an F15T12, but I don't think a T12 would quite fit. Anyhow, for the very first time, like I said, I do not know how well this works or if it even works at all. It could explode in my face when I turn it on. But that's what makes this video a little more exciting than the rest, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll take out the elastic and we'll plug it in and see if it works. There's some writing on that tag. There you can see made in China. I assume that means the whole lamp and not just the cord itself, but who knows. 120 volts, 60 hertz, 0.3 amps. So that'd be the power ratings of the lamp. Alright, I'll plug it in and I'll be right back. Alright, it's plugged in. I have no idea how this will work or if it'll work at all. I'm going to hold the on button and see what happens. Oh, we got N glowing. And there we go. It works. As for the bulb, not too terribly bright compared to the GE bulbs in my other F15T8 desk lamp. As for the color, it's actually not that bad. It's not as bad as my 6-watt Chinese daylight. It looks okay, actually. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, this lamp seems to work well. I can't hear the ballast from here. Oh, the ballast is nice and quiet. You can barely hear it at all. That's nice. Oh, it seems to work good. See if the off button works. Yeah, works just fine. Restart it. Oh, that works pretty good. Funny, I've never seen this in a daylight bulb. When the filaments are glowing, the end glow is pink. That's a new one. And the bulb actually has less wear than I thought it would based on the black marks I saw. Maybe that was just mercury. The bulb doesn't seem to have much wear on it at all. I'm starting to like the color of it more. It's actually, I'm thinking this will probably be a very tolerable daylight bulb. But success, it works. $3 got me this and I like it. This is a little something I filmed after the rest of the video was filmed. It turns out this lamp was actually made in 1995. A code on the bottom that goes 951017. That's apparently a date code of October 17th, 1995. Apparently lamps that do indeed look like this, like they're from the 80s, were turned out of China throughout the 1990s and actually as late as the early 2000s. So yeah, that's quite surprising. I never would have thought something that looked like this was from the 1990s, but it is indeed from 1995. So for the rest of the video, you'll hear me say from the 1980s. It's actually from 1995. So that's pretty funny. So what I'll do now is I'll take one of the bulbs out of this lamp, one of the cool white bulbs, put it in this, and we'll try it out. Alright, one of my vintage 1974 General Electric cool whites is in. Let's see how it works. Oh, you know what? There, it works. Works good. This thing doesn't provide nearly as much power to actually heat the filaments as this lamp does. Normally, when I'm preheating this bulb, the ends glow pretty bright. You can even see on camera here, they're barely glowing at all. So I bet if I put this bulb in my other lamp, we'd be able to see the ends glow bright blue. So actually what I'll do is I'll try this bulb in the other lamp. Here it is anyway. Yes, it's definitely a lot brighter than the original lamp. This lamp, extra brightness, it's not very bright. Cool. Alright, let's see how the lamp tan daylight works in my Japanese desk light from the 1960s. Ah yes, you can see the ends glow very bright. Still a bit of pink though. That's quite interesting. You can't see it on camera probably. Ah yeah. So this lamp originally would have had a bulb similar to this one. Those nice General Electric cool whites. Actually, let's start the other cool white bulb so we can compare the brightness. Oh yeah, the GE cool white is so much brighter than the lamp tan daylight. Quality comes not only in durability or reliability, but can come in brightness as well. Now if I adjust the camera exposure here and the white balance, this extra brightness daylight definitely is not any more bright than a cheap Asian daylight bulb would normally be. But it works good nonetheless. Oops, wrong bulb. There we go. No, the color of it's actually okay. It's not as bad as that 6-watt daylight. This is what I would call a tolerable daylight bulb. It's not bad. Well, there you go. That's about all there is to show of this generic brand Model 2450 F15T8 desk lamp from probably the 1980s. It seems to work well. I'm glad I got this for $3, and that daylight lamp, well, I dare say it's a pretty nice addition to the collection. Like I said, not a huge fan of daylight, but it's nice to have a couple around. Now, I've saved this for last for this video. Some of you may think that I'd be nuts to keep 2 of these big F15T8 desk lamps. And I would dare say you're right, and for that reason I'm only going to be keeping one of these lamps. I'm going to take a couple of days to evaluate how well this works and how much I could trust it, but I'm only going to keep one of these lamps, and my opinion right now is pointing towards this lamp. First of all, I like the styling more, the black plastic, the wood grain. I just like it. The buttons seem more responsive, they feel like they'd be more reliable over time. And for any fluorescent light fixture, I like single bulb fixtures more than I like dual bulb fixtures. So for that reason, I think I will be keeping this lamp and getting rid of this one, which has regardless served me quite well for I think I just got it at the beginning of summer. Anyway, so what to do with this lamp? Well, I'm going to keep the bulbs, because they're vintage bulbs and I like them, and when the bulb in this lamp goes, I'll be replacing it with one of those. So I'm going to be keeping the bulbs, but I think I'll see if anyone on Lighting Gallery would take this lamp off me for the cost of shipping. Because I'd like this lamp to go to someone who will take care of it, because it's a perfect working lamp and it's in nice condition. I'd feel good giving it to someone who would take good care of it. If no one on Lighting Gallery likes it, I guess I'll throw it up on eBay. But we'll see anyhow. Well, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.